Hello everyone, Mast3r Zak here. Today, we are going to be playing Limbus Company, Canto 9, Part 2. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Hello Way, hello Trace, hello TV, hello Matthias, the middle, hello Lai, hello Frozen Trees, hello Jolan, hello Jay, and hello to Jetterswan. How are you guys all doing today? But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'm... Oh, am I lagging? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My computer has decided that it wants to explode today. And also, for some reason, the chat thing that I normally... Jump scare. Hello, Trace. Thank you for the Prime. Yes, very cool. Limbus Company. But yeah, I have to use the, for some reason Restream chat wasn't working, so I have to use, like, the web version of it. You didn't pre-download? I forgot to. Oh no. But yeah, but as you can see, a new addition, underneath me are the little guys. They look a little bit different this time, don't they, though? I wonder why. This is why Zak this is Zak. Why would he pre-download? I forgot. Oh no. Also, hello Noah as well. Hello. Limbus download stream. Don't worry, it's going fast, chat. It's just like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Come on, man. No, it's fine. The Zaklals. True. But more than just the Zaklings, we've got Mimicumo, Metafumo, and the Dawn plushie now drawn. Now they've been reduced to mere lines on the page. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I've been spending more money on commissions, probably more money than I should. But this was actually commissioned before I figured out what VGen was. But I've been browsing VGen, and there's a lot of really cool things there. So yeah, all I have to say, Trace, is that the money from that Prime is going to a good cause. And same with you, Noah. The money from your membership is going to a good cause. Zak, you should show all your comms on stream. Maybe I will. I've done that recently enough, though. Specifically at a very important moment. Okay, well, like, you know, like, are we, like, manifesting me doing that again? Oh no. I'm in. Welcome, Cheeky. How's it going? How are you today? Welcome. But yeah. And also, hello, Paikaru. Sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome as well. Pairunke. I can't read. Oh no. But yeah, what do you think about Indexed On? You know what? I was going to do a reaction to Indexed On. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna say it. I was initially going to do a reaction to Indexed On, but then I, like, slept in on the day that I was gonna do the reaction, so I didn't. But I know that Indexed On's, like, character sheet is, like, really, like, cool. Actually, you know what? I could do a reaction to that, like, right now. I know, it just finished installing, but, like, I'm not gonna, like, make this like a video or anything, but, like, I do want to look at it, because you know me, I haven't made a reaction to it, which means I haven't looked at it. But I know I was going to, and, like, because everyone else was, like, even the people who don't normally do that was doing that, so I was like, ooh, maybe I should do that, but don't do it? Don't do it? Okay. I won't. Everyone's yelling at me not to, so, the game crashed. The game crashed. Uh-oh. The fault lies with you guys, chat. Oh, no. Oh, thank God, he stopped. I dare you to abbreviate cyberpunk. Psyunk. That sounds like a Pokemon name. This is part of the ARG, Zach. The level cap has been raised! Didn't it already? What are we talking about? Update error? Oh no. Don't we already have level 60? Yeah, what is it talking about? What is it talking about? Tip, don't read Abno's skill descriptions. It's our fault, darest I say it is all thanks to us. Oh no. But wait, what am I doing? What's happening? Sorry, I, like, blacked out. What are we doing? We're not looking at the New Dawn? We're not looking at the New Dawn. We're not? We are? Are we? What's going on? I forgot. Playing the Canto. Oh, right. Yeah, that is what we're doing. We're in question mark. Ooh, location unobservable. Actually, something that's interesting. Don't look at New Dawn spoilers. Okay, I won't look at New Dawn. Something that's interesting about the location unobservable is that if we go back to regular checkup, it's very clear that regular checkup is in P Corp. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the LCB is in P Corp. However, we left the dream ending in P Corp, and so the LCB regular checkup technically took place in P Corp. What's interesting about that is spring cultivation, nocturnal sweeping, surrendered witnessing, spring cultivation all took place in H Corp, and we left H Corp to get to location unobservable. Guys, we might... I don't know if it's revealed, because, again, this is just part 2. So I don't actually know what's going on. But we could end up leaving LCB and not being in H Corp or P Corp. We could be in, like, someplace else. Also, how is the audio, chat? Is the audio good? I can't tell. I think it's gonna be, like, slightly worse than, like, it normally is, but... Here, let me test. I can't tell. It's fine. It's fine. The outskirts? I don't think L's Limbus Company is stationed in the outskirts. I feel like we have too much money for that. Although, speaking about stationed in the outskirts, there may or may not be the Magnus Archive-styled Limbus Company podcast coming out someday. I can't say soon, because I can't plan for things like soon, but I've been having ideas, chat. I've been having ideas, and they're pretty good ideas. So, we're in the sky. I'm pretty sure we're underground. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Also, it's very interesting that it shows city here, because wasn't this, like, in the void? Or I guess this could have been an H Corp, and then we got in, and then it's... Ooh, spooky. The Nurse Fathers. Wait, we're already this far in? Whoa! Whoa! Green! You're green now! Hold up. This is our last chance to check. Is there anything hidden amongst the scaffolding? Anything down here in the deepest depths of, whatever? Oh, also, this is so sad, chat. This is so sad. I thought there was gonna be potentially a fourth act. Because look at it. 1, 2, 3. I've always been intrigued at this because the UI definitely has space for a fourth part. But it seems like that it might not actually have. Opening in 1 month? Wait, what? And 14 days? It's gonna be a month and 14 days until we get the third part of this canto? That's crazy. What do you want from us, Kim Ji-hoon? Also, the string is going this way. But yeah, anyways, let's look at what Children has to offer. Let us begin. Why are we getting this background? 14... The Ryoshu Baby! The 14th day of the first month. Oh, that makes sense. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. She's saying that Ryoshu is wrong? Ow! Or she's saying that Yoshihide is wrong? Yo? Literally vindicating me and no one else? No. Oh, it's brighter! I thought that was the monkey! That is clearly not a monkey. That is like, either candles or a stick of dynamite. That is not a monkey. But that is clearly, the Ryoshu Baby. Or, this is the Ryoshu, this is the Ryoshu Baby. Or, this is the Ryoshu mother, and this is Ryoshu. Think about it like that. Think about it like that. And there's a red backpack here. Signifying, I don't know. Blood. Red. Something, I don't know. You're doing it wrong, Mommy! Just follow after me! Oh no. Oh no! This child's dead! This child's so dead! Look, there are like Christmas trees! The Christmas in February reference. Aww. Oh my gosh, it's the full image! I didn't think we were getting this till the third part. You get it now. Don't forget. I'm with you in the dark. Such a shame. Oh, no. No way they let this child live? True! We got too comfortable with baby Jiashichun showing up on screen once. Nah, they're gonna kill this child. That a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used. That's a crazy line! What the heck? That's crazy! The context? Hello? Misogyny? Frame 1 misogyny? Oh no, oh no. Chat, I'm so glad I held that poll that said, is Ryoshu's father just misunderstood or is he evil? This man's evil! Oh no! To cut away her own mind. Oh, okay, never mind. He might not be misogynist. Maybe he is misunderstood. Who knows? Who knows? Your baby's still at that house, ain't... Lee Hang mentioned! Lee Hang! Chat, it's Lee Hang! He's here! He's here! I was gonna say alive and well, but clearly not, considering what happened last time, but... Lee Hang! Oh, so I gotta turn up the volume? Alright. Lee Hang! So the lines I learned to draw were connections, not boundaries. Yo! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This canto's gonna end with Ryoshu having a happy family reunion and nothing bad happening? Now I watch from outside the clue, the moments that have slipped past you. You? Who is you? When the end brushes past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home. Shoo. Me when I get interrupted in the middle of sleeping. Ryoshu, are you alright? Am fine. Ryoshu closed her eyes shut, then opened them again. Oh no. Speaking of misogyny, Lee Hang. Dude, that is so funny. Speaking of misogyny, Lee Hang is here. Some time ago, at the laboratory. Some time ago? I mean, I guess it was like 2 weeks, but like, or like 1 week, but still. Why did the Nurse Fathers create things like you? The same people who used to complain day and night about what a pain it was to look after me are keeping underlings now? Children. We already know this guy's name is Ran. Like, he's literally said it. We are their children. So, what role are you children playing? The role of villain the moment they've been released into the system? Also, how's the audio now, chat, since I raised the volume? Yoshihide. The day you return to the House of Spiders. We, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces. Huh? They're probably not gonna have to sacrifice themselves, because there's no way, the middle's gonna sacrifice Kira. That's his, like, literal biological daughter. And complete the clue. I seems there's a mystery afoot, chat. We gotta put together these clues. Some blues clues. Is that how you spell clue? Wait, is that how you spell clue? How do you spell clue? Clue. No, there's like a U. There's a U in clue. There's a U. Clue. Yeah, C-L-U-E. C-L-U-E. The Nurse Fathers of the house were beside themselves with concern, Yoshihide. Were you to return home, having forgotten even the time you had spent at their side? It would feel as though all the years poured into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they said. Zach, we can't do this again? It's fine. Also, hello, Biasen. Welcome. Also, hello, Lee Hemg. Welcome. Aura farming nonchalantly. I don't know, Lee Heng. You might have been a little too nonchalant. You kind of got... Didn't know they called their errand boys their children. Well, okay, to be fair, she hasn't met Kira yet. What they call us is immaterial to the relationship we share with them. No, it's got a different echo. True. The bond between a child and the parent is thicker, firmer, so much so that even after I have mutilated my own mind with its sword, a thread of something still remains. Also, hello, Shorgust. My YouTube chat hasn't been working, so I've had to touch this gosh-forsaken platform that is Twitch, but I'm here now, yippee. Hello, Shorgust. Welcome. Also, I don't know why I censored that, of all things, but okay. Hey, manager, what is happening? Hello, very fluffy Dawn. Ryoshu's beginning to remember. She's beginning to believe. True! She knows that she has a child, maybe. She's maybe remembering her child. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps? What did I do? Perhaps. Haps. Why did I say that? Yet my master tells me... See, you're a child, But your parent is your master. Something tells me that familial relationship might not be a two-way street. That she has tended to you enough through all the time that has passed. Interesting. Zach, stop getting new viewers. I'm having to actually monitor this place for weird stuff. Oh no. Speaking of new viewers, if you guys like what you're seeing, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord. Wink wink, nudge nudge. We talk about Limbus a lot. We love Limbus here. We love Limbus Company! Every time I look back, Cheeky had to delete something? Oh no. Well then you should just not look away, Alexiel. Think about it like that. Galaxy brain. Tended to me? She's used psychological, puppeteering. Yoshihide. Daihyu Star, the Pinky Nurse Father. How does it feel to be a living fetter? Dog, they gotta start using more simple words. I don't know what's happening. Fetter? It's baby Yoshihide! It's baby Ryoshu, Chad! It's baby Ryoshu! Also, by the way, 3 sinners in a row whose name they call themselves on the bus is different from their birth name? We got Sancho as Don Quixote. Dog, I forgot what Honglu's name was. Jiabaoyu as Honglu, and Yoshihide as Ryoshu. It's crazy. Zach forgot Jiabaoyu. I forgot a lot about, Canto 8, if I'm gonna be honest. But not about my goat Shi Yuha or Wang Dawe, all I'm saying. Rodion? Well, her Canto was not in a row, but also... Oh, I guess that is true. The baby! True! Fetter? This is literally me. I don't know what that word means either. Wait! Guys, look at the size of her head! Look at the size of her head! Why is her, like... Why is the dome of her head just giant? Look at her! Look at her! Wow! I am barred from enjoying the fresh air of the outside world. No longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. Oh no, it's the hair? I think that's just her hair? No, I think her head is just massive. I think she's got a lot on her mind, chat. They were saying that, you know, she has to, like, remember all these things. This is why she lobotomized herself, chat. Because of the absolute size of her massive cranium. She needed to get that lobotomized. There wasn't enough blood pumping through her body to supply enough nutrients to her brain because of the absolute size of her head. Trauma dumping to her kid? True. Everyone should also forget about Canto 8 so it doesn't distract from Canto 7. True. Yeah, but she can't, like, move or something like that. That, like... Sorry, I've just been so distracted by the size of Ryoshu's head. Just like Ishmael doll, true! Ishmael doll mentioned. Literally what I did to Ishmael, true! Ishmael doll real. You shouldn't have lobotomized Ishmael doll, Cheeky. It would have been a Yoshihide reference. Actually, it still is a Yoshihide reference. It's a Ryoshu reference now. The nurse fathers must have been terrible parents? Maybe. Like, we still literally do not know if all of them were bad parents or not. We have evidence that one was. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the... Wait, so is she literally just doing what they did to Honglu to Ryoshu? Is Ryoshu also getting a jade eye? I'm so sorry? Why do evil grandmother in the city have the exact same plan? Why do they all have the same plan? Why is it literally just, I think I'm going to force my child to live experiences so that I may experience things. Huh? I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and back streets. I don't understand. What do you mean? She's got cute little bows. She's got little ribbons. Look at that. And just a massive forehead. Oh no. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Oh, no, she hates her! I think this is Ryoshu's birth mother, but like, she hates her. Dog, all I'm saying, okay, she had probably 2. All I'm saying, it's kinda crazy that Project Moon gave her 5 parents total, and so far, the only 2 people that we've seen that are abusive are the 2 women. All I'm saying, Project Moon, what are you implying? What are you implying? I don't know. It seems a little sus. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshihide? Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? Oh no. I don't think any of these people are birth parents at this point. She was definitely grown in a lab. Oh, this canto makes it so clear, Lamau? Oh no. Do you think maybe Kim Ji-hoon has, I don't know, some kind of problem with women? Oh no. Oh no. I will say, in Kim Ji-hoon's defense, I like it crazy to like lead with this, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, and this could be like completely fake, so I do apologize for slandering Kim Ji-hoon. But I did read that Kim Ji-hoon's mother was abusive, so it is understandable that he has had a lot of, like, parental, like, mother figures in Limbus Company be abusive, because it is a way of, like, sharing and, like, venting his lived trauma. So, it does make sense. Stupid child, stop crying! You don't even get to worry about taxes! Oh no. Oh no. If anyone has a reason to cry, it's me! Oh no. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry! Oh no. My knees! Stop, you can't say that word! You can't say that word! Oh no. Mother, I scraped my knees! Oh, this is so sad! This is sad! Keep your bawling out of my sight. She can't bawl. No, Young Yoshihide would absolutely dunk on you. That's why she doesn't want her bawling in her sight. Stupid nurse father, I'm bawling. Slam dunk. It makes sense. It is a problem, but whatever. At least most of the women are attractive. Oh no. Snotty, sniveling little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Dog, she doesn't even know what half those words. The word. She doesn't even know what half those words mean. What are you talking about? Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Ah! Maybe if you haven't had a leg ripped away from you. Dog, can we get the middle in here? Can we get the middle guy in here to help her? Please? Oh, this is so sad. Then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. Okay. I'm sorry. You ask her, like, oh, go see the city. Then you threaten her with crippling her. but also she's supposed to be, like, this super powerful, like, thing that connects all. Why would you cripple the thing that you're trying to, the super weapon? Huh? Also, it's the city. Just get a prosthetic. Are you from N Corp or something? Just go to K Corp and get an ampule. Like, I'm confused. Is something like spiritual weighing you down? Is it something like Linton where it's got like a disease that like no one can fix? Just like skill issue. You're like a member of the Pinky. Just get it fixed. That woman was the one who hated me the most. Oh no. She blamed me for her fate. Yes, in the end, Yoshihide. It's thanks to her. No, I think the fault lies with her. Also, can you please stop fighting, like, Facetious? Like, she literally did nothing? Also, she's still got cool drip? Thank that your mastery of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. The man blocked the ring apprentice's blow, as though it were a performance meant for Ryoshu. Ryoshu, I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Dog, why we got Gregor, Yi-Sang, and Mersault here? Actually, I will say, Gregor and Mersault being here makes sense, because they also have trauma involving their mother. But why is Yi-Sang here? Speaking of sinners grown in a lab, did Yi-Sang ever talk about his, like, not found family, but, like, biological family? Do we know if Yi-Sang isn't, like, 3 years old? Like, did the League of Nine Literatures give birth to him? How old is Yi-Sang? Huh? I'm confused. He's just a little guy? Yeah, I think he is. They gathered the most boring people on the bus so none of them could try and lighten the mood during these scenes? True! They had to get Sinclair as far away from the narrative as they physically could. Bro was about to show up and go, "Don't worry, Ryoshu. We'll all make things better. Super Sinclair. Act 2. Oh no. It's more about smokers than mothers? True. Yi-Sang smokes weed. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? Oh no. That's what Ryoshu's mother wishes she would have done, or something like that. I don't know. Her whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. Also, that made no sense. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Oh no. I agree, Ryoshu. We made our escape through another route, while the Ring and the Pinky Apprentice were busy fighting each other. Dog, I feel so bad for Kira. Like, these people all hate each other. You have no idea how on edge I've been this entire Canto over whether or not Super Sinclair would try to lock in? True! He start glowing again. That technique he used, was that hers? The Pinky Nurse Father? Dude, why do we care? Those people were like literal pushovers. They did nothing. They did nothing. They were weak. Like, we don't care. We got bigger fish to fry. We got bigger spiders to catch. Also, thank you for subscribing, Local Geek. Thank you. That technique he used, was it hers? The Pinky Nurse Father? Yeah. It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. What even was his strategy? The only strategy I remembered is the strategy of Facetious saying, "Please don't touch me," and then us listening to Facetious, because that's what you're supposed to do when a woman says, "Don't touch me." You're supposed to not touch her. The Nurse Fathers wanted me to learn every single one of their techniques. That pinky woman, too. She sure... Actually, wait! Chat. Chat. I've been saying, like, there's no way Project Moon would, like, go there. But, like, think about it. That's another thing. The line where, Valencia talks about Ryoshu being pregnant, and she's like, whose baby is it? And Ryoshu chooses not... Like, who's the father? And Ryoshu chooses to keep it silent. The Facetious being like, don't touch me, and us having to listen, or I assume we would, like, lose the fight because she'd, like, solo us. The Index Nurse Father seemingly being, like, pretty nice, but also seemingly being the, like, most menacing of them all in Ryoshu's memory. Chad, I think all signs are pointing to also the fact that he's supposed to be the Emperor. All signs are pointing to Project Moon actually going there, which is insane if they were. But like, I hope they don't. But at the same time, like, it'd be crazy if they did. It'd be crazy. For those of you, also, I never elaborated in the Discord server, but for those of you who don't know what I'm saying, this is also the canto where they introduce the index mechanic, or the index as, like, a major focus, where the index has to follow their prescripts. What happens when the index's nurse father's prescript is to get Yoshihide pregnant? Like, what then? What then? Which is, like, a terrifying thing. If they do go there, I hope they do not downplay it at all. But if they do go there, that would genuinely be insane. Zach, I don't think these questions were meant to be asked. I mean, like, who else is... Like, there probably is another person, but who else? Who is the father of the Ryoshu baby? Who is the father of the Ryoshu baby? Like... I don't even think it's true, but every time he mentions this, I have a full physical reaction. See, I don't want it to happen, but it's just like the signs pointing to it. It's like the Sancho baby. Except a lot worse. A lot worse. She could have adopted. I'm pretty sure it's implied that, through Valencia's dialogue, that Ryoshu... Also, the dialogue of, like, how her sword has been, like, used... I'm pretty sure she did get pregnant. And that is, like, yeah. That pinky woman, too. She sure hated me, alright. But that didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers. Oh, just like they're the fingers! When I left the spiderweb. To be fair, I'd be equally distraught over the Sancho baby as I would this. I mean... I feel like the Sancho baby is scary for Cheeky because she has to delete her channel. The Index father being the Ryoshu baby's father is terrifying for the future of Limbus Company's cantos, because if they're willing to go that far, well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did you hew them away yourself? Did you lobotomize yourself? Also, I recommend that you do not bring this up to Ishmael, for she seems to have a peculiar fondness for those lacking in the mental department. Yes, with my own hands. Oh, probably with my own hands, probably using a tool. Sorry, I just got an image of, you guys know the chimpanzee that, like, attacked? I think I've read the Wikipedia page on stream, like, at least once before. But the chimpanzee that, like, attacked the person and, like, ate their, like, brain. I had an image of that flash into my head. That's what Ryoshu was doing. What is the Sancho baby? Sancho's kindred. Dog, if that baby is adopted, I'm burning something down for real. True. You gotta strap in if you want to ask about the Sancho baby. That's not even like a thing that takes long to explain. It's just, it would be Sancho turning someone else into a blood fiend and having a kindred. I was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshu's face in one of her memory fragments, when she sliced off the Pinky Nurse Father's tongue. When she drove the blade she never unsheathed before us into that woman's mouth. What I saw on Ryoshu was the expression of suffering. Every time I draw this blade, I cut something. I'm also slicing away a piece of my mind. Oh. Oh! So she can't open... That's why she doesn't use her sword, is because it's slicing, like she's losing... It's like that one character in, Chainsaw Man. It's like that one character in Chainsaw Man. Or the one sword in Chainsaw Man, sorry. Also, I've only watched, like, the first season of Chainsaw Man, so I haven't, like, seen the movie or anything. But yeah. The thing is, I don't think Ryoshu would be this mad at him if he was the person... If the person he hurt was her. Oh, that is true. Maybe he got, like, a prescript that was like, kill the Ryoshu baby. Kill your granddaughter. Dog, I would hate to be in the index. I'll receive a, like, message from the prescript, and it's like, kill your wife. And I'm like, huh? What? No, Zach, if the Sancho baby is something you're confused about, you gotta be more prepared when Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying if I was confused about the Sancho baby. I was like, huh? But yeah, what was I gonna say? Chat, does the index archive things? Does the index things? I need to know for something. No spoilers for, like, Runia or anything. Prescript, delete your YouTube channel. Yeah, no, I'd crash out. I would not join I would join the middle. The middle seems chill. I'm actually, for the secret, or I've already, the TMA style Limbus podcast, I'm going to, add the middle. I'm going to make a Big Brother of the Middle, a new one. Ooh. And we're gonna have our protagonist, possibly, you know, team up with the middle for a few things. Ooh. They don't index things, they just do? Do they have, like, an archive? Do they have an archive? Because I need to know. Because there's a specific thing that needs to be archived, and I'm not going to have it be archived in, like, the library of Runia, because I haven't played that game, so it needs to be something that has, like, an archive. And it can't be the head. The head would not want this in their archive. Prescript. Find out Zach's time zone. Oh, no. One index, you're climbing a mountain, the next you're killing 20 children while saying the worst things you could think of. Yeah, I'm like a little bit more free will pilled than that. Red Quill presents the Index Archives. Oh no. The Magnus Archives. I don't know, Desi maybe? I feel like Desi is not strong enough. For context, the protagonist of this story, and I know, it's the cliche, the protagonist of this story is color level. That is not me trying to make my OC does the limbillion damage plus, like, 1. I wanted to make him as low of a powerhouse as possible, with still being able to tell the story that I wanted to tell, and genuinely and unironically, there is no way to tell the story that I want to tell in the Project Moon universe without making the protagonist, at the very least, color level. He needs to be goated. I am making him not necessarily as combat intensive, though. He's color level in his defensive abilities, I will say. He's color level. His ego, I'm playing around with ideas, but the one that I've landed on right now is that his ego is able to reflect the pain of any attack or damage he would have been given. Not reflect the damage itself, just the pain. So it's the equivalent of, like, let's say someone tries to cut off his head would not be cut off, and the person that tried to cut off his head would be struck with the pain of having their head cut off without having any actual physical damage dealt to them. Is he just like the Drifting Blade? I guess I can give a thing. He is a scientist that works for the head. He is a top level scientist in the Project Moon universe. So you know how like each of the wings has their own like high level scientists. We've got like Dongrang was one of them, like a high level scientist working within the wing of K Corp. He is like that, but even more specialized and working for the head. It's basically, like, in terms of, like, rank, he is like, slightly less, I would say, still enough to be on talking terms with, but slightly less than the, CEO of a wing, basically. The CEO of a corp. So he can, like, go and, like, ask them for, like, favors and, like, make deals with them. He has, like, less economic power than something like that, but, like, in terms of, like, clearance, like, he knows about, like, singularities and stuff like that. He knows, like, each corpse singularity, things like that, because he does experiments. He's a scientist for the head. But yeah, anyways. That's the reason I didn't want to use this blade. 7 Association is probably the best you are going to get for a Magnus Archive thing, to be honest. I have to say Magnus Archive because when you say Limbus Company podcast, the image of a podcast is now 2 people in a room talking to each other. And this is more of a chronological storytelling thing. Can I read your previous? Color level delivery man? Kind of. But yeah. It's pretty cool. It's gonna explore some areas. I'm going to try to have it explore areas that haven't already been explored in the city, and that most likely won't be explored, like, in depth, like, at all, so that there is room to you know, not accidentally be like, oh, this is like this, and then Kim Ji-hoon later reveals, oh, it's actually like this, and I'm like, ugh. But yeah, it's gonna be, hopefully, I hope I get enough. I'm gonna have to, like, do the, yeah, your self-insert OC would not be a color fixer. He would be a first kindred with the Mark of Cain and have access to the blood. Okay, yeah, true. That would be, that's me if I was in the thing. But, yeah. He gets, robbed, 85 times. The other person just dies from the shock of 85 bullets hitting them. No, it's like Tremor, basically. He does stagger, and also he is, like, trained in combat as well. So it's not like he does nothing. But his ego is specifically there to basically make him kind of invincible, but in the sense that he's refracting the pain. And then he has to be the one, like, if he wants to kill somebody, he has to be the one to physically get his hands dirty. He's a Tremor ID. Yeah, basically, if you think about it like that. But yeah, I want it to deal with the concept of hurting people. That's gonna be the main idea of the podcast, and, like, one of the main themes is what it's like to hurt somebody, and, like, what that means, and, like, at what point is it justified to hurt somebody? I love Zak's obsession with super OP characters. There's no way to... Alexiel, you know what the theme of the... You know what the story is about. There is no way to have the story play out the way that I want it to without the character being color level. It's not possible. I will say, you know what? It happens in anything that happens in the first episode is free reign. For context of this story, the character rebels against the head. Like, the story is a story about finding a way to, not like in a war sense, but the character, I'm still figuring out names specifically. Yeah, I'm dropping lore because you called me out, Alexiel. The character's name, the one that I'm kind of hovering around right now, is Gwynlee. Gwynlee has basically had enough with the head. He doesn't like how they've limited his ability to experiment with taboos. He doesn't like a lot of things they do. And, I'd also like to point out Limbus Company, but TMA is just Distortion Detective. It's not TMA. It's not TMA. I just say that because it is a chronological audio recording series from Gwynlee's perspective, documenting his ambition to betray against the head and the steps he has taken and is taking to fulfill that betrayal. The audio logs initially serve as a promise, basically, that he will find a way to do something like this. So he likes non-humans. It's mainly just, a little bit of a spoiler. It starts out with the reasoning being painted as he is a brilliant scientist who is being stopped from doing basically, he can do all these sorts of experiments on all these things, except there's these glaring rules that he can't break. The taboos, like you can't clone people, you can't bring people back from the dead, you can't create non-humans. And it's presented as like I hate this. But in actuality, his real reason for wanting to betray or turn against the head is that he doesn't like having people be hurt, and he doesn't like that the way the head is hurting people. And yes, so it's yeah. What if this guy is a normal guy until he's not a blood fiend? Actually, Cheeky, I have not found a role that would fit a blood fiend yet. I do not think there is going to be a blood fiend, at least in the main group that the protagonist goes with, that is going to be a blood fiend. This is how much I care about the story, Cheeky. This is not just like, oh, my OC's like going and playing in the world of Project Moon. I am not including a blood fiend. This is how much I have to tell the story. This is how much I have to tell the story. I'm not including a blood fiend. That's how you know. That should be the tell to be like, wait, Zak is locking in for this. Random neighbor that's his friend that's a blood fiend. The only confirmed side character that I'm having so far, I've thrown ideas around myself for a few of the other ones potentially, but the only confirmed side character is going to be his assistant, who was found and hired by Gwynlee because his assistant used to be just like a backstreets thug who basically tried to rob him so that he could pay for his mother's debt with the middle. And the reason that he was... And Gwynlee, of course, blocks the damage, and he's like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna, like, take you out to coffee, and I want you to explain why you've done this, basically. And what's going to be going on in this assistant's head is, like, people in the city sometimes like to, like, play with their food, quote, in terms of, like, doing crazy stuff before they kill somebody. But Gwynlee is, like, genuinely, like, wants to, like, know this person's mentality, and eventually hires him after the person says the reason that, like, he asks him, like, why me? Why did you try? And the reason was that Gwynly looked like somebody who would be able to be robbed and not truly suffer from that. Like, not truly feel pain. So, yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. Oh, well, then it sucks not listening to this ableist slop. There's probably going to be a Bloodfiend side character. I just do not think there's going... When they do the thing, which you know what the thing is, Cheeky. I don't want to spoil the thing. I think I've already spoiled it in another VOD. But when they do the thing, it gets weird if there's a Bloodfiend there. Like, there can be a Bloodfiend there, but it gets... See, if I write in a Bloodfiend, I'm gonna spend so much time talking about a Bloodfiend, Cheeky. This is a limiter I have to place on myself. The middle is more likely to kill someone than put them in to death. The thumb would be more likely to do that. Yeah, that's fair. I just also need a narrative way to introduce the thumb, because again, this guy's also going to have an in with the thumb, basically, at some point. Because, yes, it's gonna be cool. The thumb's also gonna kill somebody for him, at some point. I think, maybe. But yeah, anyways, I gotta continue, because, yes. But yeah, it's a really cool story. Add Varney, my OC, or nothing. Oh no. She's from T-Corp. Actually, they are supposed to go to T-Corp. There is going to be a throwaway line about him mispronouncing Hubert's name. There is a throwaway line about Gwynly mispronouncing Hubert's name. So, that could work. That could work. That actually really could work. Anyways, I have to continue, chat. I have to. Yeah, like, I have so much to say about this, but there's so much I can't say because I don't want to spoil it. Because genuinely, this is planned to be once I am able to record, I think the first 5 or 6 episodes, I do think this is going to be a weekly serialization or whatever it is for audio podcasts that is going to last a decent amount of time. And I do expect it to be like the length of episodes are going to range because it is supposed to be a like daily audio recording type thing. Like he just like picks it up and like records, but I intend for it to be at this moment there are 2 major arcs, so it is going to be a fair few episodes. It's gonna be cool, but anyways, I have to continue. Also, there are characters that are canon in Project Moon that they're going to meet. I have 2 of them that they are 100% going to meet in the story, and it also will make sense. And they also will like naturally finish the story of those characters from Limbus Company. So shh, it's gonna be cool. Anyways, let's go. But had I not done so, they'd have taken her away from me for good. Yo. Add Hohenheim? I'm not adding Hohenheim! The closest I got to adding a character from Limbus Company was adding Virgilius and having Virgilius be the one to sell him the monolith. But I'm thinking about it. You get either or. He either gets the monoliths from T-Corp, or he gets the monoliths from Limbus Company, Cheeky. So, choose wisely. Is it gonna be Varney, or is it gonna be Virgilius? You gotta choose. Anyways, I literally... You can't bring this up anymore. I'm gonna keep talking about it. I can't... Oh, no. They'd have taken her away from me for good. The one last thing Ryoshu didn't want to let go. The words that came out of Li Hang's mouth the moment he saw her. Your baby. Your baby! The baby is you. Toby Fox. You can have Varney be the one to handle the transportation? Oh no. It's literally about Limbus? Okay. It was for her that Ryoshu sliced off both her memories, and it's an important moment! Oh no. So which nurse father is the least evil in your eyes so far? The middle. The middle. He actually has his, like, daughter here. He did bring his daughter to work day, and she's actually, like, it seems like she has a good childhood. It was for her that Ryoshu... for her! Ryoshu Baby confirmed to be daughter, by the way. Ryoshu Baby confirmed to be daughter. Also, how did you know that, Dante? Dante, how did you know? Oh wait, I guess Dante they did see the images, so that does make sense. Ryoshu Baby is not a boy. You can not mark that on your bingo sheet because it is wrong. And Cheeky Cello's got it wrong. Oh no. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Will contempt be in it? I don't know if there are gonna be any, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if there are gonna be any ego... I'm sorry, I don't know right now if there are gonna be any abnormalities or distortions. I kind of want it to focus mainly on the human aspect. I'm not saying there won't be, but I kind of want it to focus on the human aspect. That was confirmed in the first second of this canto? Oh, that's true. My blood, my ward, my daughter. Yo, my blood? Huh? Blood fiend? Li Hang mentioned? Li Hang said she's still here in the House of Spiders. Dog, what does Li Hang know? Dog, Li Hang hasn't been here in like years. Huh? Yeah, in a place only I know. In a safe that nobody else can find. Bro locked her daughter in a safe. Huh? Is this like a metaphorical daughter? What? Ooh, she's probably like an urn. Her daughter's dead. What was your daughter to you? Dante, she literally just said, are you stupid? Dante, my blood, my ward, my daughter. Dante, when somebody says that to explain their familial ties to an individual, I think you can probably, you know, glean that they value that individual a lot. There are many other questions you can ask here, like, what do you mean you put your daughter in a safe? Don't see why I should play coy at this point. I crashed out so hard at Dante here. True! The one and only precious thing. True! Dante realizing there's no other comedic support, so they have to be the one to carry the team. Only the team does not need to be carried. What do you think? What do you think? True! She is all I have. Dante shows up. Well, you have us, Ryoshu. We're your family too. Even without her memories, Ryoshu spoke without any doubt. I caught myself thinking how nice it must be to have such certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost. That is not true at all. I am so sorry. Doug, if you're... Dante, what do you mean we'll all find the things we lost? Unless your definition of found is whatever happened to Queequeg, unless your definition of found is whatever happened to Kathy, unless your definition of found is what happened to all of the Munchkins, like, what are you talking about? Huh? Oh no. Also, hello, Meat. How are you? Kathy, where are you? True! Right. I know that. Oh no. Actually, that is probably foreshadowing that Heathcliff will find Kathy. Dante goes by they, them. True! Come on, let's go after them. With the elevators still busted, they can't have escaped to a different floor just yet. Climb. The golden bough. It's faint, but I can still sense its presence. Technically, we did find them, just lost them a moment later. That's what I'm saying. Dante, we really don't want to find people. Oh, also, is that a radio? Oh, it's a projector! They're in, like, the back rooms. Children, too. Oh? Those are not children. I'm sorry. Those are not children. Most people had bad wishes. Dog, we're gonna end the Canto. We're gonna end Limbus Company, and Dawn's wish is gonna be, like, for a signed autograph, from, like, a random fixer. And she's gonna look at that piece of paper and, like, I don't know. Yeah, they're children, too. They were children, too. Now they're Picatula. Not children anymore! Oh, that guy's dead. He kind of looks like Mersault's death pose. Look at that. Oh, no. Why can we zoom out so far? What the heck? Also, ooh, mutilated memory. Skill slot +1. Deal 10% damage to the House of Spider enemies when staggered. Immediately recover from stagger. Okay. We can't blame Dawn. She had no idea what was going on. She got fully scammed, but Ishmael could have saved Quixote instead of hunting Ahab. But that was her own skissue. I don't think she knew Ahab was alive. But, like, that is her own skissue. She focused on the lust of revenge more than the love of Quixote. I mean, everyone, even though Quixote did die, Ishmael found a new reason to live, which I guess is something she lost. True. Oh, mutilated memory is crazy. True. She was convinced Ahab was alive. Yeah, but, like, that doesn't mean Quixote lived, too. You saw how crazy Ahab was. I don't know why I thought Ahab would make that sound, but in my head, yes. Fuck, what was Sinclair's wish? Oh, probably Damien. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what does Sinclair even care about? Rhodia's wish is to be special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. Or to have the revolution happen, or to be forgiven for her sins, or something like that. You're running 3/4 of my team, but honestly, Reapshoe might work here? Who's Reapshoe? Do you have a Hyushu Pack team? I do not have a Hyushu Pack team. It did not occur to her that Quixote would be for some reason. I mean, I feel like part of the reason for her revenge and the in the same, like, breath, the reason that she does end up working with Ahab is the fact that she's like, wait, all of these people are still alive. What the heck? And then Ahab's like, yeah, we're gonna kill the whale. And Ishmael's like, okay. Like, begrudgingly, but still, she's like, okay. Red Eyes and Penitence? I do not have, wait, no, I do have Red Eyes Ryoshu. She's on the screen. I'm stupid? I'm stupid? Huh? I was like, I don't have that Ryoshu. She's on the screen, Zach? What are we talking about? Why does my brain... Ah. Also, hello, Potato. Welcome, welcome. Ishmael thought Ahab was insane enough to survive being eaten by a whale, and she was right. And she was so insane that she survived and provided a life source for others surviving as well. Bro got the Ryoshu lobotomy? Maybe. What do you mean she might work? She got 50% of the damage every fight on my end? Huh? Sorry, my brain is trying to think. Me when combat mode, and I can't think about the story. Actually, me and Zach are using the exact same team. True. Blood Fiends. We love Blood Fiends. Blood Fiends. Oh yeah, this was the thing I was talking about the streamer setup. Yo. Alright, I'll be right back. I do need to get a little bit more water, but I will be right back. It'll take like 3 seconds. I will be right back. I just need to get more water. You can listen to Ryoshu talk. Oh, I'll be right back. I have become right back. Hello. But yeah, sorry, I need to get more water. Wow. You did a bleed team and Oshu shredded the Abnos? True. Zach, you should maybe read chat less during the story now that actual people are typing at once. Other than when something exciting happens and you start yelling. True. Less during the story. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Tried out Index Foss. Oh, you mean for, like, spoilers? Maybe. That's fair. Also do that. You know how Limbus fans are? Okay. That is fair, actually, yeah. I will not look at chat as much. Just so that nobody spoils anything. Wow. Make sure... Ooh, purple! I like that. That looks nice. Also, in that case, make sure to welcome people when there are new people here. Say hi to people joining for me, because I won't be able to do that. We continue towards the corridor full of corpses and debris. Mountain of smiling bodies? Here's hoping we come across someone else still conscious, like Miss Alyssa. Nope, unless there's like a random guy. Zach is gonna try to lock in. Oh! It's Yuri! It's Yuri. Oops, my bad. Wait, was that a survivor speaking just now? Everyone turned around, hearing the alarm in Gregor's voice. Oh my god! Look at this! Oh, that character looks so cool! Hold on, like, genuinely peak character design. Genuinely peak character design. It's CL? True! That does look like CL! Oh my gosh. Look at her! This is crazy! Dude, I love the lack of, index coloring. The lack of index coloring is really nice. Because, like, the index coloring is, like, cool. But, like, oh, I'm sorry, red? That looks so cool. A lone survivor. The only one who seemed conscious among the bodies crushed under the debris was looking up at us, with her face scrunched up in pain. Are you alright? Wait, what? LCE? Wait! This isn't the index! Hold up! Chat, have we been misdirected? Have we been misled? Chat, I don't... That's the LCE! Hold up! Chat, this might not be the Index Apprentice. This might be somebody completely new. I'm not... It hurts so much. I've been waiting here so long, but nobody showed up. I was chatting with this person next to me just to stay conscious, but then he suddenly stopped speaking. It's been 10 minutes already. We'd even exchanged names. Dog, I want this hairstyle? True. True, this is a goated hairstyle. You must be referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. Mersalt! If somebody's pretending to be dead, there's probably a good reason for that. Dog, if this was me, I'd rush Mersalt. At that point, if I'm dying, I'm at least taking a swing at this guy. What? Oh no. This is part of the ARG? Yo. The misdirection? Dude, Project Moon is lying to us. The man in the suit stopped playing dead and slowly opened his eyes. Who is this? Who are you? Who is this? Why do we just have random man? You got me. Chit-chatting about the food we'll eat once we get out while slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know what happens to characters who say, once we survive this. True! Bro knows he's in the narrative? Bro knows, John Researcher, bro knows he's in the narrative? Bro knows he exists within the confines of the story? I want me some vanilla ice cream with almond sprinkles once we survive this, and a sandwich too, with lots and lots of cheese. What about you, Ravi? Oh no. Oh yeah, Ravi's dead. Also, I'm realizing, I think these are her arms, and these are like new hands. Cause look, this is where I think her arms got like detached and new ones grew. Why no one's questioning this? No one's questioning the maw from hell that has been chained to her body? Yeah, they're dead. Yeah, this guy's dead. Ravi's dead. Need a hand? Yes, please. Let's just get them out. With the... I thought that was them dying. With the Sinner's help, the two employees who've been trapped under the rubble managed to break themselves free. Just my left leg. I'm good besides that. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to be rude. Dog, you gotta take at least, like, 10 steps away from her. Nobody... I mean, it's ego gear. It's weird looking. Is that... I don't think that's ego... Like, I don't think they just have that on, like, normally. Ouchie, I think I broke my right arm, but give it a few days with lots of almonds and fish, it should be good as new. Uh-oh. They're wearing the coat like a cape, Zach. It's cool. That's true. What else would it be? I don't know. The demon that has possessed her? Sora! Sora! Oh, thank you guys for getting us out. I'm Sora. Sora and Ravi. What could that be a reference to? Sora. Sora Unlimited, which is the Sakurai's company. We got to live... No, yeah, you're dead. Sorry, you're question mark. We got to live another day thanks to you. Yeah, sorry. Mods, crush his skull. Mods, send the sweepers after him. Ravi's dead. By the way, may I ask which department you're from? Haven't you seen us before? We were here for a checkup last time. Oh no. Sora like the sky, which is blue like CL. True. Alyssa was literally on fire? That's fair. Oh, we're new hires. This is our first day of work. Ravi's dead. Sorry, Ravi's dead. I hate to be that guy. Ravi's dead. Oh my god. It's a she's misdirecting them, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? I don't, we're new hires. The Rashomon effect. New hires? Gregor's eyes look red here. The Rashomon effect. Yes, there were new job posting for LCE's Enkafillin refilling department. Today's day 1 for us new hires. Uh-oh. First day of work? Yeah, no, you're dead, buddy. True. LCE clerical team. Solve her, Sora's ARG. True. We were on our way to see the researcher who was supposed to handle our onboarding, and then this happened. Who hired you? Who hired you? You already have the uniform. How do you have your uniform, but not your onboarding? Refining, not refilling? Oh! Yeah! Wait, they're doing the same thing Lobotomy Corp was doing! Enkafillin! Hold up. This here, it's my first time wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it intrigues me. Why does she have ego gear already if she's not even been onboarded? Does she know what it does? Dog, how inefficient is Limbus Company? What do you mean you have given a random new hire ego gear without even onboarding them to the process of how they do their job? What if they just left? What if they just stole it? Like, what do you mean? How did you get trapped under the debris? Dante, why do you ask the stupidest questions? What do you mean? What do you mean, how? The ceiling fell. Can you not use your eyes? Oh wait, you don't have eyes. Can you not use whatever you use to sense around you to see that the debris fell on them? Don't we have more pressing questions to ask? Like, how did you get that ego gear? Pray tell, how did you get trapped under the debris? Well, I was just walking through the corridor and stopped for a bit. I'm always a total klutz. Once I have something on my mind, I can't multitask at all. Oh no. I can relate. Researchers often sink into the fathoms of their mind when the spark of inspiration strikes. I had this idea for an ego gear experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out in my head. True! Neurodivergency mentioned! Yippee! True. They stuffed her into the ego gear like it was Freddy Fazbear. True! She got spring-locked into the ego gear. True! Meow! Oh no. She's a FNAF reference. True! Find my Freddy Fazbears. Ego gear, you say? Might you be referring to that shackle around your wrists? I feel like the shackle around her neck is more, That's right. It's not the wealthiest, but it's my one and only ego. Huh. The autism trait has been unlocked. True, the neurons have diverged. Cut the fluff and get to what happened next. The ceiling fell! Can no one use their eyes? Sorry, it happened out of nowhere. We all heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor, and people started running. That's when the ceiling collapsed. This is what I've been saying. Thank you for putting into words, Sora. But, it's crazy. If only I hadn't zoned out, I wouldn't have gotten caught under the rubble. True! Chat, this is what happens. If neurodivergent people are able to lock in, they can just, like, do things like not get crushed under rocks. It's just the inability to lock in that sometimes happens. True. I wouldn't have gotten caught under the rubble. I wouldn't go so far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might have been exactly what saved you from the intruders, who are attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. Okay, that's true. What? While we were trapped? My condolences. I regret I have no further words to give. I think they wanted a recount of what happened to get a better idea of the effect. Just like the Rakshaw effect. The Ramashaw effect. That's true. They want multiple accounts. That's true. Were you able to find any other survivors? An approximation of 20 remains, as fortune should have it. The team leader and the rest managed to regroup. That's a relief. And you, are you certain you are well? It is quite remarkable that a newcomer to a corporation remains so composed in the face of such crises. We get trained for situations like this. You have not even been onboarded! So I wasn't entirely unprepared. Just never thought something like this would happen on day one. Do they not get paid for their training? What the heck? Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy. In any case, where were you headed? Oh, right. We're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. Oh, the elevator. I know where it is. Could I come with you? Doug, we're not leaving other survivors alone. Like, come on. Lead the way. These components. I heard voices from the other end of the radio. Is that your team? Uh-oh. The call's breaking up. It seems we've gone past the transmission radius. I wonder how the others are faring. I hope I can get an update about my colleagues as well. Uh-oh. I'm with you on that. Dog, Ravi's dead. The two LCE researchers sighed anxiously as we hurried into the elevator's direction. Uh-oh. Isn't this supposed to be a combat node? Is it not? Am I stupid? It's not a combat node. Okay, I am stupid. New hires. Okay, you know what? He did survive for one node. Also, chains are here. That's concerning. There's a lot of chains. Oh, there's a grid of chains. Oh, there's chat. There's chat. Chat is here. Guys, you're literally here in chat. Wait, hold up. Let me see if I can match it up. It's literally you guys, right here. Look. It's you guys. Yippee. Oh? Hold up. Oh, there seems to be stuff down here. I thought someone just was talking to me in my ears. I don't know how or why, but it was terrifying. Ooh, seems to be something. Ooh, spooky. Also, the string, we did not need to make this detour at all. The string did not lead here. We could have just cut through straight through here. Anyways, the new hires. Combat node. Okay, there's... We're just fighting things. Zach, I first try win rated this entire Canto. If you struggle at some point, I'm mocking you so hard. I'm not gonna struggle, Cheeky. I'm literally goated. It is kind of crazy, though, that I leveled up my Sinners, my Blood Fiends to level 60, and I've only been able to use 2 of them, so... Go, my Watchalong. True! I did not think they were going to introduce more new characters. I think that's really cool. I thought we would get, like, we had all of them. But, like, no, they surprised us with even more new people. Who, hopefully... Actually, one of them has gotten an ID, so that is good news. She's even done the boss fights? That's crazy. Cheeky is the greatest win rater of all time, unironically. It's kinda crazy. I did skip one Abno fight because I wasn't bothered. I couldn't be bothered to waste any time. What? How do you skip a fight? She just, like, uses her magic win rate powers. No. The win rate button works for Cheeky Cheldos and Cheeky Cheldos alone. Ah! What was that? What just happened? Did you guys see that? My computer lagged. I don't know if that picked up. I have no clue. Massive lag. Are we better now? I think we're better. Donkey stutter. True. The ARG is happening to my stream, chat. The ARG is happening right now. Are we still lagging? Are we still lagging, or are we good? We got sent to the ARG dimension for a second? True. Remember they added the hysterical pay-to-win option? True. It's fine? Okay, good. Dude, what is this? What is this new ability that I have? Hold up. Wait, looking at myself. I now have, like, ego or something. I don't know. Is that how that happens? Hopefully. Virgilius, or something. Whatever he said. I'll lock in on lore-relevant fight, but I'm not gonna delay the story in order to struggle on some Pacatula and have no sloth? True. Abnormality. I don't know why I said that. I'm just abnormality. Top 5! You still have one fight yellowed? I have a fight yellowed, but like I can go back and like I've never cared too much to full clear like that stuff. Because you can always go back. You can always go back and get it. And you'll only ever go back when you really need that lunacy. So I'd always... It's better to go back, because then you know you need the lunacy. Audience. Uh-oh. Chat, I think the ring might be here. I think the ring might be here. Uh-oh. Lunacy, though? Yeah, but you can get the lunacy later. The lunacy is always there for you. Oh, there's more chat. Wow, this actually goes, like, very deep, huh? Because I want the EX clears. It'd feel weird to redo the final boss or something, but I can go back and redo, like, one Abno at any point. True, yeah. Audience. Yo, the ring. How the others? Oh, we're not even gonna. Ryoshu's not even gonna meet the ring. It's gonna be like all the others. That's kind of crazy. These components should cover what we need for the repair. The transmissions are getting harder to make out. Oh, right, we haven't seen these guys. I was gonna say, like, oh, Kira's here. We have not seen these guys. Because this is Foss, Dawn, Sinclair, and Heathcliff. Not surprising. And... No, I think that's it? Yeah. Not surprising, considering how far the distance between the teams have grown. And the survivors. I see nary one in this sector, regrettably. Oh no, Dawn spent this entire time playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Again, hardly a surprise. The state of the bodies is there for all to see. Also, hello, Sancho. Hello, Sancho. Everyone say hi, Sancho. For context, Sancho is Cheeky's cat. Which I assume is what has clicked the keyboard. Hi, Sancho! Hi, Sancho! Everyone say hi, Sancho! Faust believes there is no feasible way to aid them under the present conditions. So it doth appear, verily, 'tis thee who must be most saddened by this tragedy. I beg thy pardon for rising the matter. Whoa! Heathcliff moved! Why did he do that? How did Heathcliff... What? They've never done that before. Why did Heathcliff spawn here and then move to the side? Huh? Heathcliff moved! purring like a lawnmower as usual. She's kneeling next to me now. Let's go! Make sure you join the Discord so that you can see the pets channel and see pictures of Sancho. Yippee! There. Now we just have to get back to the The heck? There. Now we just have to get back to the facility management room. Why is he moving? He's like doing the thing that like the ghost on the string does. What the heck? Why is Heathcliff moving side to side? Oh no. Right. It should be past this corridor. Why are you doing He's like zooming around. He's zooming around. Project Moon just figured out how to do it, obviously. True. This too is the ARG. True. Assistant, pacing about distractedly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness are all behaviors prohibited at our research facility. Oh, also, frowning and cocking your head like that, and blurting a huh at the screen are all likewise for huh at the screen? Do you know something we don't? Are you referring to the people watching you, Martin? Are you referring? The Martin Archives. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off. Oh, oi, stop! Don't go out yet. There's something outside. Freddy Fazbear! Oh no, that's not Freddy Fazbear. I mean, it's kind of Freddy Faz. It's giving Freddy Fazbear, like a little animatronic. I think this can be Freddy Fazbear. If you want it to be Freddy Fazbear, this can be Freddy Fazbear. Also, this is just Murder on the Warp Express again. Even going or perhaps terrifying. I can let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better. You're right. We'd have to run straight into him had we left the room. How did Heathcliff know that? How did Heathcliff predict that? Heathcliff necromancy theory? He can sense the dead? Based on the circumstances we have faced thus far, it is reasonable to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. A nurse, father. Has to be dead strong like the lass who nicked off with Charon. You people. Okay. Where's all the confidence you had when you beat the daylights out of me during the monolith experiment? Boy, mind not putting it like that. You'll give people the wrong idea. Sides were beaten, the daylight out of your distortion. Well, not exactly beaten. The bloody heck, you get what I mean, yeah? The extent of the physical trauma sustained by the corpses on display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him are minimal. Huh? Uh-oh. Faust does not advise initiating a battle that cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante. True. As usage of identities is not among our options, engaging the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. Sinclair! It's time! Go Super Sinclair! He's gonna do it, Chad. He's gonna do it. And with so little information on the enemy, sustaining a lethal injury we have no means to treat will make it the manager Esquire behold the cold, lifeless form of young Sinclair upon their return. Also, we could just let Sancho out. We could just let Sancho out. Did you just start singing the Super Sinclair theme song, which sounds suspiciously written by Toby Fox? I was trying to sing in Hopes and Dreams, but I think I sung the main theme too much at the beginning, but then I think at the end it did go back to Hopes and Dreams. True. But yeah, we could let Sancho out. And the cold, lifeless form of Don Quixote, too! Don Quixote looking at Sinclair with the side eye. Dante's not here right now. You know what that means. The smuggest grin you've ever seen on Don Quixote. You can tell Sinclair thinks about her dying a lot. Oh no. Boss, if he keeps lingering outside, out in the corridor, that's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room. Dog, it literally is Freddy Fazbear. You guys gotta, like wait until he goes. You gotta turn on the lights and, like, flicker the things, play the music box or whatever. Hor. Boy, how long do you reckon you're gonna take to fix that knackered device or whatever it is? Given the attack resembles a facility sabotage, I'll need to inspect each component separately instead of treating this like a regular malfunction. I cannot be sure of anything before I see the extent of the damage, yet, even in the best case scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in a short order. Darn it, Martin! Didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy redistributors are a nightmare for maintenance? Oh, you're the one who designed this sector of the research facility, boss. That must have been during the week leading up to my report deadline. I'm confident I made the most of the limited time I had back then. Oh no. Any chance we can buy ourselves a bit of time? Or lure him away? Dog, what if she Sancho's out? I'm considering 5 or 6. 5 or 6? Not 6 or... No, I'm kidding. Though, if I were to recommend one, we have her take off those shoes. True! 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 That's what I'm talking about. That's chat, literally. All I'm saying, the ring nurse father would have no way of dealing with a well-fed Sancho. Think about how much blood is flowing through this facility that's going to be wasted by the dying corpses that don't, need the sustenance. We can just let her have a little bit. Can't she have a little treat, chat? We could let her Sancho out. We could. We could. We literally could. We could let her Sancho out. I agree with you, Hohenheim. We could let her Sancho out. What? After all that mess you went through? Oh no. Oh no. I do like that Heathcliff is like, what? No, we can't do that. Dude, Heathcliff truly is Don Quixote's conversation companion. True. Sancho may just want to stay Sancho long enough for her to die being Sancho. I do not think she would die. I'm so sorry. Sancho would slaughter anyone in this facility. The issue is that at a certain point, once she is well fed, she will solo everyone in this facility. We won't have somebody to hold her back, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Remember, Virgilius fought a frenzied, starved Sancho. Dog, there's enough blood in this facility for her to restart La Mancha Land, is all I'm gonna say. Without your access to the identities, the only viable combat option is my ego gear, and its chance of defeating or killing that man, who is most likely a maestro of the ring, is hardly promising. If need be, I shall step I'll do it. She'll do it! Yo, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. She said that in her Sancho voice. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. 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 We might see people. Don Quixote. Oh, I ain't having it. Yo! Heathcliff? Hold up. Chat. As much as I would love to see a Sancho out. As much as I would love to see a Sancho out. Hold up! Chat. I think Heathcliff might be her promised timepiece. Hold up! We've been in worse trouble than this, haven't we? And sure, I've thought about yanking off those stinking shoes a fair few times, but we can't do that to her, can we? Yes! I've been saying this. I've been saying this. I've literally... Chat. I'm vindicated. I'm so vindicated. I've never been more vindicated. A, there exist situations where Don Quixote is very much, at least begrudgingly, willing to Sancho out. And B, Heathcliff! 2 minutes ago you were telling her to Sancho out? I know! But I knew that like, there's probably not gonna happen, but this is the best, this is the best way for it to be diffused. I spilled my water. It doesn't matter. This is goated. This is goated. This is goated. I have said this time and time.
로신한테는 자체적인 청결 유지를 위한 세척 기능이 상시 발동하고 있다고. 아니, 이런 건 자체하고.
Chat! Did you hear that?
누누이 말했지만
Sancho.
로신한테는 자체적인 청결 유지를 위한 세척 기능이 상시 발동하고 있다고. 아니, 이런 건 자체하고.
Live Don Quixote to Sancho code switching, chat! That's crazy! That's crazy! Heathcliff is literally so nice to her, it's beautiful. True! This is the moment crossed off Heathcliff clutches a pivotal moment off my bingo board. Let's go! Let's go! When you can't have Kathy, so you decide to have the... No! That's the trick! That's the trick. That's what makes this so special. Is there is no romantic tension or interest between either of these people. This is purely a platonic friendship. And it's goated. And it's goated. It is goated.
혈기로서의 힘에 의지하는 건 내키지 않지만 어쩔 수 없지.
True. I would rather eschew relying on my blood-fiend powers. Yeah! Yet we are left with no recourse. There's never been a more platonic pair of people than these two, honestly. True! This is literally like the Susie and Chris of Limbus Company. Like...
그리고
And I have faith in you. Faith that my companions shall bring me back again.
다시 나를 되돌려줄 것이라는 걸.
True! But it's so sad. But like, true. Wait, is she gonna do it anyways? Foss seconds Heathcliff's opinion. Shut up, Foss. We don't care about you. We don't care about you. Foss seconds Heathcliff's opinion. The plan to have Don Quixote remove her shoes is rejected. You don't get a say in this. This is a touching and pivotal moment between them. You don't get a say in this. Go to Hohenheim and kiss each other in the corner. Get away from here. While there are several reasons to discourage that idea, the chief among them is that Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante. Huh. 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 Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante. Interesting. That seems like the way you phrase that. That seems like the way you phrase that. That might be a rule. That might be a rule. Interesting. Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante. Oh my god! Oh my god! You wanna know why? You wanna know why? It's because she'd be able to sense him. She'd be able to sense. She'd be able to sense Father Don Quixote. Do you believe her unbound power to be insufficient to overcome this obstacle? According to the test results, she demonstrated combat abilities that were... Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Having Don Quixote remove her shoes to resolve this predicament is not an unrealistic scenario. However, that flow would be a choice that distanced Dante from their journey to retrieve the golden boughs. And even if we were to entertain Hohenheim's suggestion, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the manager's decision. Hold up! Wait! So... Okay... Oh my god! Oh my god! It's because the contract for her to become a sinner was not signed by Sancho! Sancho did not sign the contract with Limbus Company and therefore become chained to Dante. Don Quixote did that, but Sancho did not. Hold up! Only Dante can remove her shoes? That's not what that says. That says that the only way for her to maintain being chained to Dante is if she removes her shoes on the command of Dante. If she does it just for any reason, she becomes Sancho. She becomes free. It's so clear. I'm actually so happy. True! 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 Sancho asked Dante to put on her shoes? True! During the warp train. Yeah. Guys, this is why you don't sign contracts. You are gonna be stuck in it for life. Unless you have a pair of magic shoes that changes who you are. Actually, the shoes don't change who you are. They just mask her Blood Fiend abilities. Technically, she is still Sancho because her memories are back. But yeah. The moment she took off her shoes off, Dante lost the ability to control her. Her entire portrait was blacked out. That's not just her being unwilling. True! True! Dante lost control. She was literally free from all control, because she didn't have the filial control either. Hold up. Hold up. Also, there's an image I'm supposed to share. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. This is really good. This is really good. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Chat, you have to see this image. Chat, you have to see this. Look at this. The myth of consensual Sanchoing out. I don't consent. Faust does not consent. I do! True! Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? True! Me! True! They're two different people. I'm so happy. I'm right. True! They are besties in the headspace. True! True! I made that frame one. True! True! I will say, Faust waited a few too many seconds, a little bit too long, before dropping the, hey, Dawn will be permanently severed from Dante if she takes her shoes off. I forgot Zak's arms are twigs? Oh no. Oh no. Anyways. That is such a good image. True. The flow, the bloodstream? Faust deliberately wanted us to get our hopes up? True. Hold on, please. This is all happening too fast. You've really got to start elaborating on stuff. Sinclair is lost in the plot. He's like, what do you mean she can solo? Oh no. An illustrative example. In the event Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon. The Sancho baby! There is a possibility that she will be unable to return to her current self no matter how many times Dante's clock rewound. Dog. Literally, that's what Ryoshu does. That's what Ryoshu did for Father Don Quixote. What are you talking about? If a sinner cannot be restored by the manager's power, it is effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the golden bough in this world. Huh? Such an outcome would prove a decisive failure on my part in proving that... Proving what? Is she gonna drop lore? Oh my god, Hohenheim, shut up! Dog, we were about to learn lore. She was trying to prove... The Golden Bough was trying to prove something. Hold up. Not only are we vindicated about Dawn and Sancho, but we're also vindicated on the level of Sancho's sweepage she is clearly capable of. True! True! That's what I'm saying! Dante can't revive Sancho, presumably. True! She basically means that if a sinner can't be with Limbus is equal to as bad as not getting Golden Bows. That's crazy, because we've actually not gotten Golden Bows before. We literally had Hong Lu sacrifice the Golden Bow to save his sister, and then get it anyways. Also, what the heck, Hohenheim? Let us get lore? True! I understand. Reject it as it is. Let us move on to the next agenda. Art thou sure of this? We possess no fitting means to strike that villain down. You know what? She's kind of been convinced. She's kind of been convinced. It was simply a proposed plan A to tackle the situation. Frankly, Frank, I wasn't too eager to risk gambling on odds in an environment with so many variables beyond our control. Whatever plan you've got in mind, do it quick. I don't see that pointy shoe walker right now, but as for plan B, I'll buy us some time while you people help Martin with repairing the device. Hohenheim's gonna kill himself? He's gonna sacrifice himself? Oh no. Voss just wanted to see Hohenheim die. They need Dawn for their goal. If Sancho dies here, the plan is ruined. Sancho's not gonna die here. If I raise the attunement level of this shock centipede ego gear, I should be able to move for a while, even after my heart has ceased to function. He's gonna kill himself? Huh? I'm not exactly in top shape after all these fights, but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock him unconscious with a high enough voltage. I'm so sorry, but if I'm in a group of people who are fundamentally immortal, and they say, no, we can't send one of our own who is strong enough to beat this guy into the fray because she might end up not being immortal anymore. I am not gonna say, oh yeah guys, my plan B is to kill myself. Huh? Guys, my plan B is to kill myself in front of all of you. Like, what are you talking about? I am not offering that up. Ha! Says the bloke who probably hasn't even been in a proper brawl ever. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna charge up, take himself out the stun ring, and make his heart keep beating with electricity and hopefully survive to get sent to medical attention. I would not do that. Me personally, that would be like plan like Z or something like that. I'm listing other plans. So, you said before you can go Super Sinclair? Remember, Sancho, from now on, anyone who dies here's blood is gonna be on your hands because you didn't Sancho out. Oh no. Oh no. That's how I talk about my plan if I don't graduate this stupid BA? Oh no. Don't worry, Alexiel. We'll find a way. Even if the plans change, we can still all get a house and live in the house together. And all work like not high-paying jobs so that we can all live in the house. You fought adversaries wearing ego gear. And hey, if I get big streaming, we can all have like a streamer house. Think about that. If you guys want to help me get big streaming, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord. Wink, wink, wink. You fought adversaries wearing ego gears before, haven't you? These gears can make up for a lack of combat experience. This ain't an argument. We'll stall them, you work on repairs. Even if we pop our clogs, Clockhead'll come back here sooner or later. They can bring us back. Even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right? Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It's preferable we avoid such a development. Faust is so willing to let Hohenheim just kill himself. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Clearly, you are all underestimating the amount of firepower I can unleash were it to be fully equipped. Still, perhaps it is for the best that you remain uninformed. Bro's got a gun? Bro is talking like, hey, you know, I like you guys. Don't come to school tomorrow. What is he implying? It is best that you remain uninformed? He's got a bomb? Huh? Huh? What the heck? You're coming along too? Not staying back to fix that thing? Whoever designed this did a remarkably subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent. Oh no. So she says, but to clarify, this isn't second-rate. It was the best design attainable given the time constraints. In other words, it was the optimal design we could manage at that moment. I leave this matter to you then. Let us all meet again, in sound form, as we did in our last misadventure. Young Sinclair, art thou well? We'll go hold him off first, so if you need a moment to get your head sorted. No. He's gonna go Super Sinclair! I can't just keep wandering around aimlessly. Wandering aimlessly. He's Super Sinclairing out! Hold up! Hold up! Dog, why does he do this? Why is he Super Sinclairing out? Why? Why is he doing this? Why at all times? Whoa, they're all moving out of his way! Zoom in! Oh! What is he gonna do? Oh! See? Zak's excited. I was terrified out of my mind of him Super Sinclairing. True! He's gonna Super Sinclair! He's gonna steal the spotlight from 2 different women! Oh no. Of course. Bloody hell. A gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own. Oi, you reckon we came all this way just to look at all this lot of useless rubbish? I don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell this is the worst bloody exhibition I've ever clasped my eyes on. In that case, it seems like I must play the curator myself for our young and foolish guests. Just as I taught Yoshihide, from kitsa to avant-garde, with each trend of art movement engraved into every chunk of meat. A gallery tour narrated by a maestro himself. You ought to feel honored, really. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to bed. See ya. Alright, you have a good sleep, Sinclair. You have a good sleep, Alexiel. I do not know why I called you Sinclair. I was going to say, have a good sleep, Alexiel. I'm glad you got to see Sinclair out. But, have a good sleep, Alexiel. Hide and seek. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not... Hide and seek. Oh my gosh, it's the safes! Hold up, it's the safes! It's the safes. Hold up, there's like images inside of these images. Chat, there's a butterfly right here. Chat, there's images inside of these images. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Chat, there's images inside of these images. There's a butterfly here. We can see the tape recorder, like, right here. Hold up. There's an overlay of images. See, why is this glitched out? Why are we not supposed to know about Child 2? Why is Child 2 Why is Sora making this all glitch out? Huh. Okay, I saw what I came for, gotta go for a bit. Alright, you have a good rest of your day, and hopefully the time doing whatever you need to do, Cheeky. It's just the adjusted hologram tables? Maybe. Because this is an overlay of this, but this is definitely... That's a butterfly, I think. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyways, hide and seek. Kira! Dude, like, Project Moon realized they can move images on the screen. Seriously? You're really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so I'd be done right when Papa finishes his executions. And you know, it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages, but I'm getting bored now. We somehow managed to shake off that nurse father, too. No! She just wanted to play hide and seek! Oh no! Kira's the best middle member, changed my mind. Dog, they could've just played hide and seek with her. They could've just played hide and seek. But this one chased us here all on our own. That smoking pipe you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? It needs some time. Which is why we gotta buy that time she needs. What'd you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. How about that? Kira's so jolly and whimsical. True. Not while they're in the Book of Vengeance? They're in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance, which, by the way, he should not have written us down in the Book of Vengeance in the first place, because we have Ryoshu. So, think about that. Oh, also, this is the safes they were talking about. Maybe if Kira was alone without a middle member, but not while her dad is there? Yeah, that's why we should play hide and seek with her. Because that way, we're not going to get killed. You mean that collection of too tricky to be useful weapons? You've certainly a talent for impracticality. Hop off literally everyone you see, Otis? What do you mean? Hop off literally everyone you see? Like, why is she beefing with Ezra? She just hates blonde people, chat? She just hates blonde people? There's one common thread. She bullied Sinclair, she bullied Dawn, and now she's bullying Ezra? I think she just hates blonde people. She hates blonde people. It's not even about the blood fiends, it's about the color of their hair. Can't believe it. Perhaps it's an impressive assortment from a collector's point of view, but in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'd be better off fighting with bare hands. Oh no. Looks like I had zero idea things would blow up this bad of a mess, alright? I just wanted to show off a bit since we were finally meeting the LCA team. That's why I only brought the unique, hard-to-get babies. Aww. She wanted to show us her collection. Dog, why is Otis so mean to people? She just wants to show us her cool weapon collection. I would look at her cool weapon collection. Dude, can't believe Otis. We hate Otis here, chat. We hate Otis here. Oh, also, hello, Engdu. You do not look that. You look a lot worse for wear. That one there, what sort of sword is that? It's a Mast3r Workshop broadsword. Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in the position to obtain and use workshop-made gears. I was merely asking, for I am in need of aught to replace my broken Hawando. I mean, I don't mind lending you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to Alice Workshop, Mast3r is... I am aware. Often you speak of how their weapons dart around as though they have grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Ooh? Yeah. Worry not, I am quite confident in the art of Swiftblade. Yo? Asalsu must never loosen her grip on the blade, though her very arms be torn away. Yo? Alice Workshop mentioned? I don't know what Alice Workshop is, but Alice Workshop mentioned? Okay, jeez. Reinforcement might be a bit of an overstatement at this rate. I know Dante isn't here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? Uh-oh. True. I mean, honestly, the fact that, like, in most situations, everyone else is willing to die fighting, yet we're not, is kind of crazy. My physical strength has gradually recovered throughout our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet to reach their original potential. By the way, any word from the Golden Bow team yet? No response to the transmission. Darn it. Even with the executive manager leading them, those unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Uh-oh. Hey, might just be a bad radio signal. Take it easy. Getting sick of playing along with this kitty nonsense, dragging me into this hide-and-seek stuff. You guys are really bullies here, you know that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, we don't want to be bullying a member of the middle. I'll count to 10, and not a second more. Got it? 18? 8, 9, 10, here I go! What do we do now? I think you should just talk with her and, like, you know, like, have fun. Luring her to another distortion or abnormality would be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father, too. A few hours ago. Oh! Dude, that armor is sick, but I know this guy's dead. LCA Reconnaissance Team. Yeah, no, you're dead. Sorry. GG. Huh. Yo! Matthias! The middle nurse father. Huh. Would you look at that? Oh, Papa! Papa! I thought you'd finished them all off! Or did you leave these for me? Huh? Aren't these the guys who you wrecked earlier? Oh, is this some kind of like 11th hour superpower awakening? He's manifesting ego? That guy's the random guy's manifesting ego? I saw this on TV. Impossible Comeback 3. Epic return from death. So what? It'll only take a single blow to... Whoa! Eep! Neurosis. Hysteria. Distorted pain tends to manifest in the form of electricity. He was gonna distort? Listen to the music? Okay. Yo! It kinda sounds like the Team Skull theme. Yo! The record scratch? Okay, this guy's theme goes crazy. Oh. Dog, it sounds like it should have lyrics. I keep thinking like vocals are gonna like come in, but they're not. Hey, maybe if we fight against him. The Human Thunderbolt. This is from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I thought it'd be sufficient to buy us some time. Ugh, these corpses. They're not moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? Pizza Tower? Dude, that literally was the Pizza Tower sound effect. That's crazy. Ooh. Huh? See what? I don't see anything. You really don't see it? Shucks, kiddo. You gotta work harder if you want to be as sharp as Yoshihide. True. Bro is not, like, actually, like, you know, like, attacking his child for not knowing or getting something wrong. He's just like, you gotta lock in a little bit more there, kiddo. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? It's that thing there, bouncing around and pouring electrical currents into the bodies. Oh. His instincts are just as animalistic as his appearance. You can't be saying that, That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't say things like that, Moses. Uh-oh. You can't say things like that, Moses. You can't say things like that. That's crazy. I didn't expect Moses to do something like that. Can't believe it. Moses is racist? You've seen it first, chat. You've seen it first. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no. Also, they've removed her hand. Remember, she used to have an extra hand right here? They've removed her extra hand. It's no longer here. Look at that. Her extra hand. But yeah, that's crazy. Moses, we've secured the escape route. Yes, in that case. Whoa! Team leader! Got good reflexes for someone who's dressed that shabby. She actually blocked that! Dude, my voice is killing me. I can't keep this up, but I have to, for the middle. It was wise of me to take that time to observe his form. That aftershock had quite the force. Lady Team Leader, are you unharmed? Thanks to you, yes. Let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wounds to staunch the bleeding. Let us fall back post-haste. Hey! Where do you think you're going? The Human Thunderbolt. Distortion. Yo! He distorted? That's crazy! Clingy guy. Looks like they'll keep coming till I kill that Sparky guy. Princess, go on ahead and chase him down! Human Thunderbolt! True! Distortion Detective mentioned! Cheeky, you missed it! Moses is racist! It's crazy! It's crazy! Also, guy randomly distorted? He randomly distorted? He locked in? He was like, I'm gonna die anyways? Let me distort real quick. Rad, for real? Can I really finish them off? You bet! Papa's got some tidying up to do here. No, the Human Thunderbolt is from Distortion Detective? Oh, okay. I see. Distortion Detective mentioned? Maybe she had like a pocket, the Human Thunderbolt, and she like threw it out. Let's see. My little girl's hands are hurt. Rules of the book. Special clause on the House of Spiders. Article 1. Paragraph 12. Applied in entirety. Wait a minute. Are these clowns with the jackets who snagged Ricardo's hair coupons? Man, just thinking about my bro running around rocking some bristly hairstyle cracked my heart in half. Between what they did to my bro Ricardo and the wound they inflicted upon my daughter's hand. That's complete and total extermination! Back to the present. Oh, never mind! I thought that, like, Ricardo would be like, oh man, I gotta take them out of the Book of Vengeance, because they're Ryoshu's the daughter of a big bro. Nope! The middle never forgets! That's crazy! I love how little they hyped up the Human Thunderbolt. It is low tier god. Oh no. Back to the present. Judging from the ones freed from the containment and the traces of escaped entities I saw on my way here, we're in no position to be picky about our options. The middle is the best finger because they never forget? True. Dog, I might not be able to be a member of the middle. I just forget things. Also, Moses' hand is still gone. Let's go. That means what was his name? Vehicle? Ventricle? Vestibule? Versailles? What was his name? What was the guy who eats hands name from Distortion Detective? Ventricle? What was his name? What was his name? Somebody say his name! Vespa! Vespa! Okay, vehicle and Vespa, like, Vespa. Yeah, Vespa is a vehicle. That was honestly my closest one. Anyways, what other options do we have? I would much rather have formulated a plan around the distortion delivered to the LCE with our own hands than use these abnormalities, but that is not an option for us at this moment. With that in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. He's never met Vespa? Yeah, but he eats hands, so, like, that's where her hand went. A hollow beckoning. Nostalgia and constriction. And then absorption. Wait, you don't mean...
그래.
Yes, the abnormality whose vines never release their hold until its pure white body of cotton is stained blood red. Yo! The ego gift that I hate will make them face the drenched gypsum. Yo? Oh my bad, they said bro's name? Oh no. They said bro's name, they did. Whoa! Shock Centipede. That sounds like a race car name. Yo, drenched gypsum. True. Okay, okay. We're jumping around places. It seems like we're getting multiple perspectives of the same event. Just like the Rancor, the Rakshaw, the Rakamoth, whatever the Rakamoth story, and the reminiscence. Yes. Shock Centipede. It's Higoheim's? It's Higoheim's! Higoheim! It's Hohenheim's ego suit. Hohenheim's. Higoheim. Solve Rakamoth's ARG. True! Huh? That's... an abnormality. Shock Centipede, was it? True! It's the same entity we repeatedly encountered during our passage through dungeons and refraction railways, manager. Zak's got Gregor levels of remembering names wrong. It's much worse than that. Which means we are... I looked at the word Hohenheim and I said Higoheim. I was reading the comment. It's Hohenheim's ego suit. And my brain decided to combine ego suit and Hohenheim. Higoheim. Oh no. Zak can't remember anything? True. It's pretty clear where he got that one? True. Which means we already know how to defeat it. Though our means of dealing with it may mirror what has come prior. Dante. Complacency would ill serve us. True! Yi Sang saying lock in! With the current disorder permeating this place, Quilipath deterrents may fail to function reliably. Higoheim. Hohenheim's evil twin, Higoheim. We gotta stay sharp during the fight. I get it. Sora, Ravi, get behind me, okay? Do not get behind Gregor. Bro has a history with killing off side characters. I had to verbally beat him into saying Yoshihide right? True. Higoheim is his distortion now. True. Ow! My ears. Oh, there's... Oh, that's a lot of health. New. It's not saying anything. Oh, coil up! Okay. He's just kinda here. Gregor's gonna kill them, true! He had to do the Yoshihide ASMR to remember, true. In this fight, reading is mandatory. Nah, I just lock in. Counterpoint, lock in. Wonderful! Lust fragility. Yeah, we can just kill this guy. Add more than 7 self-charge. Deal it's just it's charge. Paralyze. Don't lose. TLDR. Lock in. Lock in and don't lose the clash. Oh, Mersault, what did I just say? Mersault, what did I just say? I said lock in and don't lose the clash. What does he do? Loses the clash. No fight is a reading fight until I can't win rate it. True! Yisang, lock in! Oh my god. Why are my sinners stupid? My sinners are morons! What is going on? Alright, who's attacking? You're attacking Gregor, you're attacking Mersal. What if you were attacking not Mersal? What if you were attacking, I don't know. Go. Counterpoint, wriggling head and wriggling tail. Serious Skullbuster already, by the way? How did we 2-turn Serious Skullbuster? Oh, I guess we get 2 attacks per turn, so yeah. That makes sense. Let's go. Good job. Sorry, Gregor. Sorry, Ryoshu. Oh, never mind! Your self-shield locked in! Never mind, my sinners are locked in! Alright, let's see. Favored, favored, favored. Nothing. Why are we getting a nothing? Who's not clashing? Clash with something else, please? Me when I'm win rating and the win rate decides not to make me win? Gain bleed, gain paralyze, gain a lot of things. But you know what we're not gonna gain? I guess a clash victory. Never mind, Mersal lock in. Mersal lock in. Mersal lock in. Mersal locked in! Dude, it's crazy. Never mind, he locked in. I was about to badmouth him, but no, he locked in. Cassetti Mersal my goat. Papa Bongi, Donbeck, Ahab, Jiaqui, and Li Hang. It's so funny that Li Hang was such an easy fight for me. There's a lot of new info in the abnormality logs? Okay. When a work result was bad, a significant increase in enkephalin generation was observed. When a work result was good, employees who had completed managerial work experienced an overall increase of their reaction speed. If there is no notable issues present, managerial work should be oriented into options that yield greater energy. Martin Hohenheim, chief researcher. No issues requiring special precautions have been observed yet, boss. There is a notable detail regarding combat experiment results. The higher the internal charge level, the more sharply the overall combat-related metrics increase for this abnormality. In such cases, it is advised to evade guard or at least assess the situation before... Oh, it is advised to before launching a counterattack. What if I just hit... Why is it missing half of its face? Where did half of its face go? Its face has disappeared. Shock Centipede, more like Shock the Centipede. Bro's flabbergasted. I can't speak. You literally fought him nerve? Okay, whatever. Heartbroken? Oh yeah, we did break his face, I guess. Guys, you said this was a fight I had to read? I'm confused. What do you mean by that? This fight's... Let's just, say it's not too difficult. Oh, also, Cheeky, by the way, that commission, has been finished. I got an email, so, we can check that out after the stream. Also, we're clashing for like 5 and still winning our clashes? Already? Yes! Alright. Speaking of things that are already, Shock Centipede's almost dead. Unless it heals. True. Dog. It's at 1 HP. I don't even know what one of its attacks do. If the target has used a defense skill, deal minus 100% damage. Has used. Okay. What about is using? Ooh! Okay. Okay, yeah, we just block. I see. That's pretty... 27! That's a lot, okay. This is the reading part? Yeah, I see that now. Huh. People who read are worse at the game? I mean, I probably would have figured out to block either way, but... it is still funny. Zach read SMH, he may have just doomed himself. I didn't even read on purpose, I was just looking at the skills, because I thought I was gonna win. Oh my gosh, is it lowering it? I think it's lowering its attack each time. So each time, we're gonna be more able to hit it. Okay, this is struggling, so we're gonna do this instead. This is, defense. This should be defense. Hello? Why are you one-sided guarding? Oh, you're still attacking me, saying, okay. Well, I guess Ryoshu's just gonna hit you. Gets one attack power for every self-charge? Oh, I see. Ryoshu's still gonna hit him till he dies. Die. Die, die. Easy. It's got one self-charge? Buddy. Oh, buddy, dominating, dominating, dominating. And then, for some reason, this one's not attacking. I don't know why, but... you know what? It's fine, Yi-sang. Oh, it killed itself. Okay. That's very bad news for Hohenheim, who is trying to do this in the other room, but, you know? Okay. I don't thanks for stopping by. Zach forgets how speed works. Yeah. I forget. Shock Centipede 2? Bro, there's a second one? Uh-oh. Why is it blurry? Uh-oh. A second Shock Centipede has entered Limbus Company. So good they had to make another. That's not Shock Centipede! They're lying to us, chat. They're lying to us. To our faces. This one is Hohenheim? True! We gotta beat Hohenheim to death now. It's for the company, you know? How did none of us... I don't know. Kim Ji-hoon is lying to us. Clash! Hit your clash! That's Shock Centipede? I don't know. I think this might be the Rakamoff effect, or the ramification effect. Ramanam effect. Like, this is, I will say it's not a bit, I do not remember what it's called. Like, I know I'm trying words that might not make sense, but I don't know what words. He said it right by accident? Which one? Which one? Rakamoff? Was that it? Rakamoff? Rakshaw? Rorik? Not, that's the rickshaw test? That's a whole different thing. Maybe. It might be the same thing. Actually, no, I think that's the same thing! Because it's about how people perceive the same thing differently. I think it's the rickshaw. The rickshaw test. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Because it's about how you can look at the same thing and then perceive things different. It's the rickshaw. I think. It's funny to see him struggle. Oh no. Ah! Why did Gregor kill himself? Dude, this is what Gregor does when he doesn't have a full blood fiend team. What the heck? Do you mean the Rorschach test? I might mean the Rorschach test. I might mean the Rorschach test. Yeah. I don't think it's the rickshaw test. Yeah. I think it's the Rorschach test. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the test. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the literary thing. Which might be the same thing, I don't know. Also, we do not need that fraud, Gregor. Maybe we need that fraud, Gregor. Maybe we need that fraud, Gregor. Never mind, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Oh no. Incredible work here? Oh no. Guys, you know, the issue is like, I'm like really smart, but I just don't know the words for the things that I'm saying. So like, I can't like explain the things that I'm like smart about, you know? But I am like really smart, right, chat? Yeah. Like, I'm smart. Yeah. Gonna do 10, maybe 20, depending on my mood. Pull for Dawn, wish me luck or whatever. Okay. Good luck, cheeky. Also, when can I, like, read her... Like, when am I allowed to, like, pull for the new Dawn ID? Zach, no one is smart? That's literally not true. People have intelligence. Also, like, how... It's not really a spoiler. I guess it kind of is a spoiler. How long is the second part? Because I remember in Canto 8, it was, like, really long. But then... I don't know how long this is gonna be. Because we've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very long? Don't pull for Dawn? Because, like, most cantos have, like, what was it? Let me go to the... Let me go. Why does this only have 33? I thought most cantos had, like, 48. Oh, because of the dungeon. The dream ending. Oh my gosh, yeah, if each thing only has, like, 36, then, like... We probably... Okay, yeah, this doesn't have... Because it has a dungeon. It doesn't have a dungeon, so it's 48. But even then, like... Let me look at, like... assuming that we don't have a dungeon. 34 is where part 2 ends. So... In most places... Yeah, part 2 is like... Oh wait, no, that was when part 2 started. I'm stupid? Wait, what's going on? Wait, part 3. Okay, yeah. Wait, part 3... Okay, yeah, part 1 ends at the fireplace. Yeah, so... Should we... 9:34 is the end? Okay, so should we call it a day here? Zach, it'll be a 3-parter as usual. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but like where should I continue from? Like, should I, like, when, because my question is where is a good spot, like, narratively? Because, like, my brain's not working. What's happening? Brain. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? What am I asking? Limbus Company. Keep going at the end? Well, yeah, but like, if we are gonna make this into multiple parts, when's a good place to, like, here is fine? Should we do the next one? The story is a continuous hype train? Yeah, but I don't, that's exactly why I don't want to, like, stop in the middle of something. Go till 9:30? You got through some Abno slop? Okay. 9:30, please? The issue is if the canto ends at 9:34, and I usually do 3 streams. Do not go till 9:30, that's another hour. Okay, I think we'll call it here then. Which means, you know, if you guys want to see the next parts, wink wink nudge nudge, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord. I might not be able to stream it tomorrow, just because Cheeky Cheldos has asked me not to, but I hopefully will be able to stream it the day after. But yeah. I want another hour, please. I'm sorry, Wei. I want to pace it out so that it works. Could you watch 27? I want another hour. I'm sorry. There's a few things. I want to pace it out, and I also want to. There's a new development that I want to show Cheeky. True. You'll just have to be sure to subscribe and join the throwing me under the bus. True. We throw Cheeky under the bus, just like how the corpses are thrown at Mephi instead of at Sancho or whatever. The next 2 nodes are just fighting. True. But yeah, you can stream the next part without me? Oh, okay. Then we might be able to do it tomorrow. Hey, who knows? But yeah, we can't pull the new Dawn ID, but I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. Thank you guys for watching. I mainly just had to be here for the shoes convo. True. But yeah, I think with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry we had to call it here. It's a lot of things, but I felt like this would be a good place to call it. But yeah, I think with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there, and I'll hopefully see you all later. Bye!